environment. Our environment means our surroundings. In our surroundings, it comprises both living things, non-living things, living organisms, non-living things. Okay, that is biotic and abiotic elements. Biotic and abiotic elements. What is biotic elements? Bio means life, that is living. Plants, animals, microorganisms all are biotic. Abiotic means land, air, water, temperature, pressure. These are abiotic. Abiotic factors, that is non-living components that affect living organisms. Example: temperature, sunlight, rock, water, pressure, air. These are abiotic factors. Abiotic factors. Next one, biotic. Biotic factors. That is, all living things are their materials that directly or indirectly affect organisms in its environment. That is, plants, animals, fungi, bacteria. These all are biotic factors. Biotic factors. Biotic factors. Biotic factors, that is living things. Biotic factors, living things. That means plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, all small microorganisms, all are biotic factors. Okay, abiotic, biotic factors. Have you understood? Now to see biotic factors. Biotic element. What are the biotic elements? That is classified into producer, consumer, decomposer. Producer, consumer and decomposers. Producer is also called autotrophy. Producer is also called autotrophy. Uses energy to make food. Uses energy to make food. Producers. Producer is also called autotrophy. Uses energy to make food. To make food. That preparing own food. That is plants. Every plants. What are the examples of producers? Trees, grass, berries, nuts, algae, phytoplankton. That producers. Producers are green plants, algae and blue-green algae that can prepare food. They are important because they convert the light energy of the sun into chemical energy by the process of photosynthesis. By the process of photosynthesis, they are sources of food and energy for life on earth. Preparing own food. Producer is also called autotrophy. Autotrophy. Autotrophy means energy to make food. Uses energy to make food. They are sources of food and energy for life on earth. Okay, that is a producers. That is a producers. Yes, every plants. Example, producer example, every plants. Every plants are producers preparing own food. Okay, all plants are preparing own food by the process of photosynthesis. By the process of photosynthesis. Okay, now study consumers. What is consumers? Consumers are animals. Consumers are animals. Producers are plants, consumers are animals. Consumers consume the food prepared by the producers. Consume the food, consume the food prepared by the producer. Producer preparing the food, the consumer taking food from the producer. Okay, consumer means taking food from the producer. Okay, consume the food by the producer. Food consume food prepared by the producer. This may further classified as the consumers classified as carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, parasites. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers and parasites. Herbivores that are food taking from the plant. Food taking from the plant. Herbivores, everybody see the picture. Children, everybody listening or not? Yes. Everybody see the picture. Herbivores. Some plants are there. Some animals eating that plants. Human being also eating plants. Okay. All maximum some animals, maximum not some animals eating only plants, only eating plants. That only called herbivores. Example, goat, cow, rabbit, zebra, sheep, buffalo. That like some animals eat only plants. That all are called herbivores. Carnivores. Carnivores, see the picture everybody. Some animals eat only animal food. Only animal food. Okay. Some animals eat only animal food. That is called carnivores. Okay. Next one, omnivores. Omnivores means what? Some animals eating plants and eating animals food also. That means we are also eating plant food, rice, potato, all vegetables, fruits. These are taking from the plants. We are taking from the animals also, chicken, mutton, egg. That like we are taking from the animals also. So, omnivores means taking plant food and animal food. That is omnivores. Example, human being, hen, pig, or some animals. Okay, these are omnivores. Omnivores. Bear also omnivores. Okay. Next is scavenger. Example, vulture. Parasite also, some parasite also there that eating food from the animals. Okay. Next one, decomposers. What is decomposer? What are decomposers? Decomposers are some bacteria and fungi that bring about the decay and rotting of dead plants and animals. Some bacteria and fungi that bring about the decay and rotting of dead plant and animals. They break them down to their simple component. They bring about decomposition. Hence, the decomposer help replenishing the mineral to the earth. They also reduce the volume of dead moss on earth. Decomposers are some bacteria and fungi What are decomposers? Some bacteria and fungi are called decomposers. Decomposers, vital component of nutrient cycle, that is a virus. An organism of a bacterium or fungus that feed on and break down dead plant and animals matter, thus making organic nutrient available to the ecosystem. What is decomposers? What are decomposers? Bacteria, fungi. That means some dead animals, otherwise dead plants inside some bacteria growing. After that dead animals and dead plants that decomposes, that bacteria and fungi eating, that taking food from the dead animals. Okay, bacteria and fungi are taking dead animals and dead plants. Okay, that is decomposer. You think one dog died means that put on any one side, that you see that one day, 2 day after, smell will come inside, more bacteria are there, more virus, bacteria, some fungus also growing there. That all taking food from the dead dog. After the dog will dry, okay, 10 days, 15 days after that dog will dry. That means that before that fungi and bacteria taking food from the dead dog. Have you understood? That is the decomposers. Okay. That is some dead animals put on the soil, that make a fertility. Fertility. செழிப்பு, மண் வளம், மண் வளத்தை உருவாக்குறது. Fertility is enhanced because of activity of decomposers. Humus is built by the action of decomposers. Humus is built by the action of decomposers. Okay, decomposers. Understood you everybody? That means producers, consumers, decomposers. These all are abiotic elements. Next, abiotic factors. What are the abiotic factors? All non-living things are abiotic factors. Abiotic factors are non-living factors that affect living organisms. That affect living organisms. Example, water, sunlight, rock, otherwise soil, temperature, wind, periodic disturbance, fire, volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes. These all are abiotic factors. Light is a record for the photosynthesis. It regulates opening and closing of stomata. It affects transpiration. It affect light, affect transpiration, light giving light energy to the preparing the photosynthesis, preparing food. Yes, process is photosynthesis. Light is record for photosynthesis. Light is record for photosynthesis. It regulates opening and closing of stomata. Opening stomata and closing stomata, this light only it affect the transpiration. It affect the transpiration. Flowering, germination of seed and growth are influenced by light too. Influenced by light too. Next one, temperature influence. Light influence, temperature influence. The working of the organism too. The enzymes record to carry out metabolic reaction in our cell and body work best at a specific range of temperature. Work at a specific rate of temperature. A higher temperature breaks them down while a lower temperature makes them inactive. Some plants and animals survive in region of high temperature, that is tropical areas, whereas some survive at moderate temperature. You think higher temperature breaks them down while a lower temperature make them inactive. Lower temperature inactive, higher temperature break them down. Okay, some normal temperature, that is a normal temperature, work best at a specific range of temperature. Work best, work best at the specific temperature. Specific temperature, you think very hot time we can't work. Yes, very cool time also we can't work, because cool time inactive, always we will sleep like. Yes, that very hot temperature also, we can't sleep, we can't do the work also. Yes, we can't do the work also. In moderate temperature, climate is okay, very good climate, so we will do this work. That like we are active, best work we are doing the um, normal temperature. Okay, that like temperature influences is tropical areas, whereas some survey out moderate or temperate zones. In some plants and animals survey in region of higher temperature. Some plants and animals survey in region of high temperature. High temperature tropical area, where some survey at moderate or temperate zones. Next one, terrain of land. Type of terrain of land. Terrain of land, that means here the type of the soil. Some plants growing in the one kind of soil. You think like this, cotton grow best in clayey soil rather than sandy soil. Okay, cotton plants grow best in clay soil. That like every plant not growing in the clay soil, some plants growing best in sandy soil, some red soil, some clay soil. That like different soil, type of soil, plants also different way. Okay, tea plant, you know, tea plant, tea grow on the slope of mountain, that is the best soil. Many varieties of scorpion live in desert. Scorpion live in desert only. That like the soil is different, plants also growing different way. The level of humidity, ஈரத்தன்மை, ஈரப்பதம். Okay, moisture level in air, that affect the life. More cool climate means that level of humidity is high. Some plants like orchid need humid condition to grow, whereas cacti can thrive in dry areas. Cacti, that one dry areas only growing. Some plants orchid, humid condition. Orchid plant need humid condition of the humidity. Okay, humid condition to grow, whereas cactus in dry areas. Cactus in dry areas, orchid in humid condition. Next one, water. Water help to carry our certain processes, excretion, circulation, photosynthesis. It is medium in which all chemical reaction takes place within the cell, hence its availability or shortage affect life. Water is the universal solvent. Many substances are soluble in it. So water also very important work in animals and plants also. Excretion, circulation in plants, photosynthesis, very important work, very important one. Water is very important, that is a universal solvent. Okay, that is a universal solvent. Next one, air. Air provide oxygen, record for respiration, carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Hence, it is important for life. Oxygen, carbon dioxide also very important for the plants. Oxygen are very important for all living things, all plants, all animals for respiration. Okay, yes. Ecosystem, there is a constant interaction between the biotic and abiotic elements in an ecosystem. Everybody see the picture. Biotic also there, abiotic also there. All organisms, non-living entities occurring and interacting the particular area, animals, plants, water, soil, nutrient, etc. These community is a group of interacting living organisms sharing a populated environment. Community is a group of interacting living organisms. What is the ecosystem? Community is a group of interacting living organisms sharing a populated environment. Populated environment. This interaction forms ecology of the region. There is an interdependence between biotic element and biotic element and biotic and abiotic elements too. Okay, so ecosystem means that is biotic and abiotic elements are present together. Place where the biotic and abiotic elements are present together is called ecosystem. Ecosystem. Sea ecosystem, pond ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem. That you see the picture, forest area also there, mountain area also there, pond also there. Yes, so these are the natural ecosystems. These are the natural ecosystems. Here, next ecosystems are divided into one is natural ecosystem, another one is man-made ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, forest, ocean, desert, grassland or natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, what are they? Ocean, desert, grassland, forest. These are natural ecosystem. Park, garden, aquarium are man-made ecosystem. Natural ecosystem and man-made ecosystem. The ecosystem may be as small as a leaf or as large as an ocean. In a natural ecosystem, there is large number of producer, consumer, and decomposer. Hence, a balance in nature is provided. This balance is maintained with the help of food web. Food web. The number of producer, consumer, and decomposer. Natural ecosystem, there are a large number of producer, consumer, and decomposer. Okay, large number of consumer, producer, consumer, decomposer. Okay, that balance in nature is provided. Balance in nature is provided. This balance is maintained with the help of food web. What is food web? Anybody had about food web? Food web, anybody had about? Food web means interlinking of many food chain. Interlinking of many food chain. What is food chain? A food chain is a process by which an organism feeds upon the other in order to obtain energy. It always begins at the producer and ends at the decomposer. Producer, that is starting the producer. Food chain is a process which an organism feeds upon other in order to obtain energy. It always begins at a producer and ends at a decomposer. Okay, producer that is a plant producing the food. Consumer, the animals that are taking from the plants. Decomposer, that dead animals and dead plants. Dead animals and dead plants decomposes by bacteria and fungus. That is a decomposer. Okay, what is web? Food web is interlinking of many food chains. Everybody now see the picture. One food chain, you'd say one food chain. That one plant, that is a grass, you think grass. Grass, that grass, that frog eating the plants, that cock eating frog. So it is one food chain. Deer eating the plants. Deer eating the plants. Coyote, that is a fox. Fox eating deer. That is one food chain. Okay. Next one. Plants. Squirrel eating plants. Next, rabbit. Jackal rabbit eating squirrel. That like one food chain. Otherwise you see 45 page number 45, plants, rat, snake, eagle. Eagle eating snake. Snake eating rat. Rat eating plants. So this is one food chain. Okay. That like grain, one grain you think, rat eating grain, snake eating rat, eagle eating snake. Decomposer, next decomposer. Otherwise another one food chain I will say, everybody see grains. Hens eating grains. Men, human being. Okay, human being eating hen. Okay, after that decomposer. So it is one food chain. That like more food chains are making one food web. One food web. The interlinking of many food chains. Interlinking of many food chains. The producer tap a very small percentage of sunlight, sun energy. Part of this energy is transferred to primary consumer. A part of its energy is transformed to secondary consumer. Part of its energy to tertiary consumer. This energy keep on decreasing across the various steps of the food chain. By the end of food chain, negligible energy is left to be passed on. The flow of energy is unidirectional. Flow of energy is unidirectional. One way. Okay. One. Unidirectional. In the above example of food chain, grass has maximum energy followed by the goat. That is a primary consumer. Goat is a primary consumer followed by the man. That is a man is a secondary consumer, and lion is a tertiary consumer, has least energy. In any food chain we would observe that there is a pyramid of numbers. Pyramid of numbers. Pyramid of energy. Okay. Pyramid of number. Everybody see the picture. Producers, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. What is primary consumer? Primary consumer followed by the number of secondary consumer, secondary consumer, and so on. That means first producer. Producer producing the food, pyramids of number, pyramids of energy. That is number of producers is the highest. Number of producer is the highest. So the producer space is more. See the tertiary consumer very less place. Yes. So followed, this means that number of producer is highest. Next primary consumer followed by number of secondary consumer and so on. Okay. The energy too is maximum at producer level followed by primary consumer and secondary consumer, so on. In nature, the food chain generally does not exceed beyond 3 to 4 trophic levels, since by the third and fourth trophic level hardly any energy is left to be passed on. That means third and fourth trophic levels, the third or fourth trophic level hardly and energy is left to be passed on. Energy is left to be passed on. Each step of food chain is known as trophic level. Each step trophic level. Producer, first trophic level. Second trophic level, primary consumer. Third, that is a secondary consumer, that is third trophic level. Tertiary consumer, that is a fourth trophic level. Decomposer do not constitute a trophic level. Decomposer do not constitute trophic level. Some more examples of food chains are provided. One, food web has also been represented. That means food chain. Now we have two trees, deer eating the fruits and trees, lion eating the deer. So it is one food chain. Next, flowers. Flowers, butterfly taking the honey from the flower, the frog eating the flies, snake eating the frog, eagle eating the snake. So it is one kind of food chain. Next one, see, plants. Fishes are eating the plants. Okay. After, big fish eating to small fish. Next, kingfisher, that is a bird. Meen koti. Okay. That one eating fish. This also one kind of foodstuff. So algae, fish, kingfisher, snake, decomposer, grass, rabbit, fox, hyena, decomposer. Finishing place that decomposer will come. Okay. The picture provided below also illustrate a food web. Food web, that everybody see the picture, same food web. Grass, deer, tiger, grass, rabbit, eagle, snake. Grass, grasshopper, frog, snake. That like more food chains are taking one food web. One food web. Okay, children. Everybody understand food chain, food web, producer, consumer. Yes, decomposer, herbivore, carnivore, omnivores. Everybody understood? Yes. Now, in food chains, plants trap only 1% of the sun energy in 1% of sun energy. Only 1% of sun energy. Next, 10% energy every step. The energy available to one step cannot revert back to the previous step in a food chain. Thus, flow of energy is unidirectional. Sun is ultimate sources of energy. The energy keeps on decreasing as we proceed along a food chain. That means energy flow in a food chain have some transfer of energy from one tropic level to the next tropic level. One tropic level to next tropic level. That is the basic rules in the food chain. Basic rules in the food chain. First, energy taking from sun. The sun 1% of sunlight only taking the plants. 10% of energy will grow taking food preparing. Okay, 10% of law of energy flow. Okay, after next step cannot revert back to the previous step into the food chain. Sun is the ultimate sources of energy. Energy keeps on decreasing as we produce along a food chain. Okay, this lesson one part finish. Everybody study this part. Okay, write 10 one word answer. Draw and write food web in the classwork note. Draw and write food web in classwork note. Okay, write one word answers. Write 10 one word answers. Okay, how do you write 10 one word answer? One word answer means how, what is one question we can say? What is abiotic elements? What is biotic elements? That like questions you make it. Okay, yes, write 10 one word answers. Okay, children.